Okay. Oh, we're live.
We live?
Hello.
Roger.
Hey, everyone's getting picked up. Very good.
We got the triple episode. We got the shotgun mic.
Shotgun mic. Impromptu FaceKick Friends episode. Because
Yeah.
Brooke's here.
On the fly.
We're crashing the podcast.
Had a schedule stack, and I was like, all right, you're coming with me to all of my stuff today. We're going to do all of the stuff. I had my PT client, we were running at the Allen Creek Dam, and now we're here. We jetted
I don't know why I
here.
volunteered for that. But
Yeah, I had to pull you out of bed for that one.
Had nothing else to do. Might as well, suffer a little.
Get the workout in.
you have to mix
Have
up your
fun.
workout every once in a while.
I mean, it's hard to find a decent hill around here, so, might as well go to Allen Creek.
Yeah,
It's a steep hill.
It's a good one. Nice and even generally, like not a lot of potholes, not a lot of ankle rolling capabilities,
That's nice. Well, you have the most powerful coffee after the
Ooh.
most powerful workout.
What kind of coffee is this?
Old man strength. Oh, yes.
Love old man strength.
It's some good stuff. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Was your gi pants?
Dobak pants. My kicking
Dog
pants.
pants.
Yeah, man.
Kicking pants.
Yes.
Kicking pants is what they call it. They're very thin.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not meant for grappling.
Okay.
Yeah, they will die.
They'll
No.
die in grappling.
I gotta teach right after this, so I just went
Yeah.
ahead and got changed.
I feel it.
This uniform's older, and this shirt's older than both of you.
North American.
Quite possible.
Martial arts champion. How old is that shirt?
That's
Probably
just-
90 something?
96.
96?
Okay, almost.
Yeah.
93.
Okay, close enough.
I was 4 years old. You were 3?
I think this is my first tournament. It's definitely my first tournament shirt. It may have been
Yeah.
my first tournament. And this is my original black belt uniform, too, so
Boom.
kept it crispy up with
gosh.
the
The OG.
How is
Clearly,
it still so white?
he knows how to
I
do
know how to clean it.
his laundry.
There was a time when it wasn't this white, and I retired it for many years, and then I was like,
I need a...
OxyClean and stain removers exist now. I'm gonna try it. I took like a weekend. I washed it about 7 or 8 times and just treated it and washed it.
Yeah.
And it took like 2 days, and it's back.
That's awesome.
Dang.
It's pretty cool.
He's like the maid on American Horror Story Murder House.
Oh,
Hotel.
yeah. The girl who
The
just
hotel
always
one?
washing blood out of sheets and stuff.
Yeah, that's her only job is to like wash blood out of sheets, and she's like the best at getting things done.
A little more if you can.
That's what I do.
Too closer.
You can scoot a little bit.
Sorry.
I think it's picking you up. You're
Yeah.
good.
I just want
Good
to make sure it's
acoustic
nice
sound room.
and,
You sit wherever you're comfortable.
nice and
bro.
crispy.
I don't really have. The place is set up for 2 people, not 3. So I had to have like impromptu chair options for Brooke.
Stool
Fine.
and or bag.
I need to-
a nice beanbag chair, which is
I need
usual
to-
for me.
There's another couch remnant at the place where I got this stuff that was really cool. That was long. I think maybe I'll go snatch it if it's still there.
Do it.
Can we get one of those like egg chairs
That would be
or
cool.
Papasan chairs? Those are sweet.
I have one downstairs actually.
Do you? I love those chairs.
Oh, they're nice.
Have you seen like those big like netting
That's
type
kind
shit?
of
Is that
what
what
it
it
is,
is?
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, mine's got a cushion.
Yeah.
Cushion just
Well, it's
pops.
usually like that, and then you put a cushion in it.
Put a cushion. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah. I feel like that would work well in our vibe of our house.
That was our Father's Day gift because I am Papa.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
that's funny.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah. But no, where did they get that? At World Market?
Probably.
I
Yeah, I
love
think it's a
World
World
Market.
Market.
She loves some World Market. That's where we
That's
got our
where we-
bean bags.
Yeah, that's where our beanbags are from.
All the quality beanbags there.
Quality beanbags.
That's just a clearance rack beanbag from Target there. So
They were on clearance for sure because they were not cheap originally.
I don't fuck around beanbag prices.
No, I was surprised. Like their beanbags were like $300 easy, and I was like,
They're like sold out. People buy them. Like,
for a bag of beans.
holy crap, there must be some sweet beans right
better
there.
be some sweet
I think
beans.
the ones we had were originally like $250 or something.
Made by homeless surfers in Guatemala or something?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. They were on a hefty sale, so.
Alright.
I forgot to bring you some of the Hawaiian stuff that Ashley brought us. It's good though.
really looking forward to
It's
that.
good coffee. Like it's just like
Shout
it's
out
very
to
simple.
Ashley Schaefer.
Yep.
Ashley
Always
is the best.
our logo designer.
Yes.
If you're ever wondering where the badass coffee regular logo came from,
Yeah, now that
she designed it. Yeah, not us. I can't draw for
Then she
shit.
brought badass coffee home.
It is. It's called this badass coffee.
I know
company.
you sent me that picture. Like, I want that bag. I think
We should frame all of the bags. We should frame the sauce
I'm gonna frame a
bag,
bunch
frame
of
that. Old
Maybe
man's
like
drink.
a thing on the wall in
These
here.
are framing
Yeah,
bags.
I have poster boards poster frames downstairs. I might have to find the wall space for such a thing.
It'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Has a little donkey on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Nice bright yellow vibrant bag.
Mm.
And it's just a nice balanced color. Very similar to this actually.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, I've only ever had like imported Kona blend, so I've never had like.
It's Kona blend
It
for
is a
sure.
Kona blend.
Yeah, but it's from Kona. It's not
Yeah.
imported and stale.
I know.
Yeah, so
The
it's
real
the
deal.
freshness.
It's a real deal. We get into today, dog. We're chopping it up. What do you want to talk about?
I say we talk to Brooke because she's here. We need to talk to
Hello.
her this time. Hey. Brooke is the closest thing to a Zohan you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
She makes the world silky smooth, and she can kill you with her thumb.
Yep.
Yeah.
But do you grill fish on the beach naked?
No.
Possibly. Okay then. Not, as
Not
close as you
regularly.
could be.
Just get enough drinks in her.
No.
Just enough mango white claws.
Oh,
It's over.
you're so from Ohio.
I do love a white claw. I can't.
She does. I mean, the shit's delicious. It just is.
Yeah. Don't.
Never had it, man.
It's just like
So,
seltzer water.
yeah. Seltzer water with a slight flavor, and that's it.
Slight flavor.
But it has like the
You don't
alcohol
know
content of a beer, so like it's like 5% alcohol though.
That's funny.
So
But
like
it's
you might
light
get-
on the stomach, so you can eat a lot of food while you're drinking.
Ah,
Yeah, so
alright.
whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was just
Banana
tasting-
tree is under wraps. My mom looked at that and was like, I want to do that. And I was like, yeah.
I can give you one. Give your mom one.
She really wants to have, I don't know like where she would be able to, because it needs like direct sunlight for a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's like, see how it's in the corner of the fence there?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay.
A lot of
She-
direct sunlight, but protected from the weather a little bit.
Yeah.
And it gets a lot of water that rolls off that little hill.
She's got a pretty shady yard, just because like where it is, but like there's a good section for it, I think. That'd be a good maybe little Christmas present or something. Give her
Hope she doesn't
dirty,
listen to your
a
podcast.
dirty pot.
Wait
I don't know
till
if she does. I don't even know if she knows what podcasts are.
That's
wait
true.
till the summertime, and there were
Shaffer.
14. There were 14 trees
I
out there this
remember.
year. So like, I can just give her one.
That's what I told her.
Just
Like he has
take
like
one.
12 trees out like back.
That
there.
can be like a Mother's Day thing, because that's in the summer.
Right.
Yeah, once
I'm bad with
everyone,
holidays.
once everyone starts popping back up, because that tree is from my mom. The very original tree was from the tree in her backyard at our house in Athens,
Legit.
and that tree was actually from my grandpa's yard in Indianapolis.
From when?
I
Like,
don't know
when did that start?
I don't know when the hell he started planting those, but he was the first in the family to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna try to grow a banana tree in the north." And he can grow anything.
Need a challenge.
Yeah. And he did it, and then he like gave them all to the family because he gave because they have babies. It's not everybody in my family has one, but then my mom planted like the quintessential like best of them all, and then it expanded out from there.
Yes.
Yeah, only because it broke into a sewer line. And that's why it gets bigger than the house,
Yeah.
bigger than the 2-story house that we lived in. And there's a toilet in the basement, and about 3 or 4 times a year you have to pour a root killer, literally root killer,
Oh, nice.
down the toilet.
Just to make sure it's all dead.
For the drain.
Yeah, for the drain, because the roots go through.
That's just sweet.
They won't go away. It's like, yeah,
Die, goddamn you!
It's like a killer banana tree.
it's pretty funny. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
My grandparents had a basement toilet too. It was like they had like a coal chute in there.
Yeah, that's what this
So-
this house that we lived in Athens. My bus driver's grandpa built it, and that dude was old. Oh, those are for you.
Oh dang!
Clearance rackets.
Socks.
Bequeath you socks.
Ready for
my
everything.
God.
Cushiony
Let me
ankles.
see.
Pair of thieves. The most intimidating socks in the game.
Yeah. Those are. I never buy those socks full price. I have a bunch of them, but they always go on clearance, and they're the coolest socks.
Yeah, dude, I love
And
socks.
they'll
I
have
like
like
this bear logo.
they have like parent-kid combo packs too.
Oh, nice.
And so I used to get those for me and my daughter, and we have like matchy socks.
That's
You can
sweet.
buy them and then I'll wear the child ones.
Okay, that works pretty well.
That's funny.
Ready for everything. See, I need socks like these too. As you can see, my Deadpool socks are starting to rot through the bottom.
That's because you wear them inside, you bum.
I wear them everywhere, dude. I love these
Walk around with
socks.
socks on, y'all are crazy.
I fucking love these
I
socks. Dude.
only do it. Listen, I was sweating before this. I feel my feet are
Yeah.
sweating.
Oh, okay.
Went straight for it.
I don't want to scare you guys, my smelly feet.
Stank feet. Oh. I just can't stand to have anything on my feet. I hate to wear socks and shoes and stuff.
It's the worst time of year, really.
Yeah, and I have like chronic hot foot. My feet just,
See, I'm cold all the time.
Yeah.
Almost always.
My feet don't get cold anymore.
Dang.
They just
They're just
don't.
numb.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're numb, they don't care. But I walk around in the snow and barefoot. Yeah.
I'd strip down at the dam to peel layers off. He's like, "What are you doing?"
They took his whole clothes off. He had his shirt off.
It's too hot.
I was steaming.
And you're like, no, too sexy.
Too sexy. We were listening to last episode on the way here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How
as you
was it?
dropped it.
But yeah,
It
we
was
were
good.
listening to Coffee Regular on the way to Coffee Regular.
Is it weird to listen to yourself? It bothers me when I edit.
I liked my voice more in the last one than I have recently.
Okay, our voices have been cool. Wintertime is nice to us.
Yeah.
A little raspy.
I suppose.
What do you think, Brooke?
I mean, we listened to like 10 minutes of it, to be honest. So
Was it cool?
Yeah.
it was great. Yeah, it was great.
So I went full like Theodore Logan on that one.
Yeah.
Or no, that was the whoa, this coffee's really good one.
Yeah. That
Well,
was-
this cup is really
And
good.
Jason,
Yeah.
again, stupid corporate brothers get a mention.
Oh wait, I listened to that whole episode, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I did listen to that whole episode.
Oh, yeah, cool.
We just restarted it in the car. I like to listen to it at home when he's not around me, but like in a different room, and he'll be like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like,
Like, I hear our voice, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
What the hell's in there?
I think she's like fucking with me.
I'm just like playing the podcast in the
Yeah.
bathroom while I get ready.
It is strange to be like doing something and then like, because like I'll hear other podcasts and like whatever, I don't think much of it. Then I'm like, that's my voice. That's my podcast. The fuck?
I'm like, it's my favorite podcast.
Yeah, you have
You should
clothes.
listen.
You have clothes from it. You have souvenirs and mugs. You're starting to benefit by people getting us sweet coffee.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's your favorite podcast.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I do read
It's mine too, yeah. I've never listened to it, but I like it.
It's great.
You don't listen to like the full thing when you're done editing?
No, I just kind of, as I edit it, I listen
Chunks
to
it,
it. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I thought it would be worse listening to my own voice, not like the first time.
Yeah,
It wasn't that bad.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's, you just can't judge yourself too much.
No,
And on
I
top
kinda-
of like that, everybody hates the sound of their own voice. Like literally everybody.
Yeah.
Like you listen to like, oh fuck, I can't listen to myself talk, or like they're like, oh, I can't watch myself on video or whatever. Like, get over it, whatever. We're doing it.
I am
Talking is less bad. The video, I can't.
Videos are rough. Like I spend a lot of time doing videos too. Yeah.
I don't video well. I
Yeah.
don't photograph well. I'm always done looking. So I
In
just
the
have a decent
future.
voice. I like my voice. I'm coughing less now. which
It's
I've
good.
noticed.
You're back on.
Yeah,
Back on the.
that has been fun to listen to myself cough less.
Yeah.
and
Like,
less.
oh, I'm healing.
Yeah, you were dying the last time I was here. When we went to the coffee festival.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, it's okay.
Speaking of coffee festival, need to talk to Columbus Underground to
Oh, yeah.
talk about our booth for next year.
That, yeah.
And then I also want to go to
The
the.
coffee beer one?
Yeah, that'd be
Which
cool.
I probably won't be able to make it to. You guys will have to hold it
It's
down.
December 8th.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go and represent. We'll have our shirts.
Represent with the shirts.
Yep.
Brooke's the travel team. Yeah,
She makes events smoother, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just more beneficial.
It's good coffee today.
It is.
It's so good.
Made it super strong.
That's what we needed too. I made her shitty Keurig coffee, and I had my French press thing. I didn't know when she was gonna wake up, so I made this like my shitty French or my good French press coffee.
Yeah.
And then when she popped up, slapped a Keurig thing in there for her. So it's good for her to get some good coffee.
It's okay. I'm not
You're not a
as
snob
into
yet.
coffee as you guys are yet. I don't.
Not yet.
Well, I noticed a dip. Like, obviously, this is better coffee, but like, I don't. The other stuff does. It's just more of a like chug it to get some caffeine and not for the
it's not
flavor
enjoyable.
situation.
Functional versus
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
That's- so
sit
that-
and sip those ones. It's just like get in my body. Okay,
That's
it's
Tim
done.
Hortons to me. That's like
Yeah.
just fucking slap of it. And I
Yeah, Tim Hortons is like pre-training drink for me.
Yeah, like-
is get the coffee and a hash brown and go.
And that's what I don't understand about like pre-workouts and shit. Everyone's like, oh, I want pre-workout. I'm like, you're just piling sugar and caffeine, but like a bunch
I
of
used
shit.
to take those all the time.
Really?
Really?
I used to,
Yeah,
well,
went to
not
a Phillies.
pre-workout specifically, but I used to get the Advocare stuff,
No, no.
and I would drink
that's
that
like a-
Spark all the time.
It's like that's a little different than
It's
That's
less
at least-
sugary.
That
it's
has
like,
less sugar and a little more vitamin content, like the
vitamin.
regular ones that you get at GNC.
but it fucks with your stomach.
Does it? Are they nasty?
God only knows. Too many vitamins in liquid form.
Oh, nice. I used to, back in the day when energy gels first came out.
Oh yeah.
Like the ultra marathoners would use. And
Yeah.
I would actually get those
Someone
because
brought
I just needed more and more food, and that was an easy way
I've
to.
had those
Someone
at the
brought
gym
that.
before.
Someone brought the like actual brand of that to the gym for like a Krav test or something. It was like the Goo brand, or whatever the fuck it was. But
I
like,
think it was John. Great ball.
yeah, but they're gross.
Yeah, they're
They
nasty.
taste
Nasty shit.
disgusting.
I would suck them down in between classes when I was still teaching and stuff. When I would be like awake, working for 16 hours a day. Like, I can live.
Gel pack vitamins.
We had people like, I feel like leave stuff after events, or we just have like leftover stuff at the gym all the time. And it was probably maybe a year ago now, but we had like it was like pre-workout gummy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Whoa.
Yeah, they were something, but
They were gummy bears. I don't know.
Like the only time I've taken pre-workouts like were not when I was working out. I was like, I just want to see what this would do to me. And I'm like, oh my god! Sitting there, my skin's crawling and shit. I'm like, who wants to do anything like this? This is terrible.
my brother used to take pre-workout all the time, so sometimes I would.
Ugh.
Like sitting at home, if I was gonna like go clean or something, I would just like pop some pre-workout, and then I'd be like, never cleaning.
The ceiling's done.
Yeah. Moving so fast. Because if you don't, then you feel like you're dying.
Oh, yeah. So so you have to keep moving or you'll die.
You'll die.
So that's the pre-workout magic.
Yeah.
So yes, I've come a long way already, guys. I'm learning to enjoy good coffee.
Yeah.
You just have to have more time.
That is true. I never.
If you don't have the time,
Yeah, I only had a Keurig at my old apartment when I lived alone because I just popped in, and
it's
then I like
functional and quick. Yeah.
started watching him make coffee in the morning. I'm like, he spent so much time doing this.
Like it's a craft.
Yeah, that's sorry. I think I infected him.
Yeah.
He's
You got me
watching
back into it for
That's
sure.
what he does it, so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I just go do other stuff while he's making coffee.
I like got out of that for a while. Like I only had like a shitty French press or something like that. Like, not to say it, but then it was a shitty French press. It wasn't anything great. And there's some grounds in it, whatever. But now I have the milk pot, got the other like these French press, the pour over, got a Keurig just in case.
And you have the iced coffee thing too.
After that, like
Yeah.
we have everything.
Oh, that milk pot, by the way.
Yeah, is it cool?
Sweet.
Yeah, that thing is the best. Dude.
It's cool. I love those things.
So easy.
Yeah, you just pop it in there and let it boil.
Like, he made me a couple red eyes, which I didn't know what that
Like
was.
with a red eye, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that'll
double
that'll
up.
fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got some shit to do that day.
Yeah.
Drink a red eye.
But
quick.
I made it. So I made it with like the Italian like Illy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Illy.
Yeah.
Just like decent little store espresso. Then I put it in the Sumatran Tiger, so I gave a quick little shot of that. And there's like a nice little darkness to the Sumatran Tiger's look a little lighter, right? But then yeah, you were buzzing because you remember how we were fucking buzzing after this month, like that plus espresso
plus
shot,
some
dude.
Espresso.
You could definitely
So that, and she
See
got
sounds.
like a little milk frother, so like a little splash of almond milk in there and zip that.
Froth.
Feeling
nice.
bougie as shit. Like it's pretty good.
That's cool, man.
And I was feeling bougie that day.
Bougie. I can't wait to find a corresponding picture for that word.
Oh, dude, there's something out there. One, I don't know how to spell it. Boujie.
I think it's J, like E.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. RuPaul
I
knows,
believe.
and
I
Google knows.
could be
Google
very
knows.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a word I use very often.
Yeah.
So,
So
Brooke,
So,
what do you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist for a living.
Okay.
Hairstylist by day.
Okay. Ninja assassin by night.
Yeah, self-defense instructor by night.
Alright.
Except for not really just during the day, but
you see it at night sometimes.
I do it at night sometimes.
Occasionally the afternoon.
Mostly afternoon.
They're very opposite career choices.
I don't know, man. Not according to like any really good action film.
Really?
A lot of times, I mean, outside of the Zohan, that's my
Oh, so
most
obviously,
hilarious.
yeah.
But I don't know, the unassuming whatever that can actually hold weapons all day and kill everyone in the
True.
room. Like that's
I do say that a
that's
lot.
classic
Like,
plot.
I'm like, if some shit goes down in here, I have a very sharp weapon.
I got knives
in my hand at all
everywhere.
times.
Wait, just
Yeah,
freaking-
my clients really act up. Sorry.
You're the Sweeney Todd of fucking...
I've imagined it so many times, like, while I'm doing someone's hair and they, like, shift under the cape and, like, they pull a gun out, like, I got this.
Oh, it's cool. I have the advantage. I got your back.
Or I'll hear a loud noise in the lobby and I'm just like, alright, it's going down. This is it.
Oh, man. That's,
I've planned out all my exits, which are really bad in that building, by the way.
Yeah.
I do that, too.
They're way too far away from me.
And you're like, damn.
There's
Dude,
no
I
good
have
options. But there's a lot of
zero-
good hiding spots that nobody would look in that place that I've already
A lot of
planned.
my exits are like certain places. Ground floor, I'm going through a window. I'm going to smash a desk through a fucking
Actually,
Ours
window.
are too thick. We can't
I'll
smash
find
them.
a way.
That's probably the only thing I don't like about my library. Is the exits.
You got to get one of those ladders, dude. One of those ladders, like with the emergency ladders that
You
like
just
fold down.
throw it over. Yeah.
I can make that jump.
Just like,
That'd be fine.
Oh,
Roll
you can
down
jump
the hill.
down. Oh, you can jump onto this little thing.
Yeah,
and then
I mean,
jump down.
it'd
You'd
be
be good.
okay.
And then onto
It'd be
your
fun.
awning, you'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, you know, if someone busts in here, it's throwdown time.
If one person busts in here, they're in trouble. With three of us, I mean,
I don't know,
get
man.
him.
Just funnel people. They got a funnel.
Yeah,
They take on a lot of people real quick.
yeah,
Musashi style.
you'll be all right.
I say that about our apartment. I'm like, if somebody breaks in here, like, they really picked the wrong place.
The way it funnels and stuff, like we would be behind cover and or there'd be an open space or funneled down. That's just not good for them. Like,
Now this is funny because this our obsession with like spy shit that we're talking about now is this unresolved childhood trauma,
No,
a
no.
good imagination,
Yeah.
or just possible hobby.
and it's
It's
more.
kind of a mixture, I imagine.
Yeah.
I think,
As a kid, like my anxiety was based around a lot. Was like someone's gonna come in and kill my family. You know what I mean? Like I was like, holy shit.
I don't know if that was. It could have been anxiety for me, or it could have just been way too many '80s kung fu movies.
It was a mixture of
and
that.
so, like, I just might as well train for it and plan for it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know? Because
exactly.
it's fun. I
see,
mean,
my childhood anxiety was just that the world was going to end and I could do nothing about it.
Yeah, you may as well train through it.
Yeah, I was,
just
you know,
ready.
Find a way to fight whatever you can.
I can fight people. I can't fight the world flooding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, get the door. There's plenty of room on the door, man. You'd be fine. I've never even seen that movie.
Oh
But
my god.
There was enough room. Let's just
float.
put it that way.
just float.
There was
Then the
enough.
Great Gatsby could have never happened.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
That was
I've never seen that movie either, but think about it. Rich dude, afraid of water, no past. That was Jack. That was
I've
Jack.
seen that meme.
That's hilarious.
I've seen that, yeah.
That was actually the sequel to
And that
Titanic.
shit made me laugh when I saw it. It's very funny.
It was what he was thinking happening as like his life was flashing and
Yeah,
dying
why
Really
can't like
creeps.
a
as he was
third
freezing to death.
Just some cold
well,
water.
people do, but like why couldn't there be like a production value like story bridge thing? Like a third party takes the bridge of the story and like, well, yeah, they were connected the whole fucking time, you know?
Yeah.
MatPat
Like at the
probably
end of
did
the
that.
movie, it just flashes to him like freezing to death in the water,
Well,
and that was just all his thought process.
check out Film Theory. It's MatPat. Well, MatPat has Film Theory and Game Theory.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever Mario Brothers has the most intricate plot ever.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Game Theory, but Film Theory. I wonder if MatPat's done something like that. I'll have to ask my daughter. She watches that shit all the time. She learns so much about physics from those channels. It's amazing what the amount of force Mario has to produce to be able to jump 5 times his height. Like, it's really
That's cool.
Pretty all measured out and amazing.
That's cool.
I love that.
That's at least you're learning something and taking in value as opposed to just taking in bullshit. Like think about like we talk about like our gargoyles and fucking zoids and stuff, like they're learning about physics through YouTube videos about Mario. Like,
Hey man, I learned morals from Batman.
oh yeah, I'm not saying we didn't pull anything from it, you know. But in
The
terms of-
original creator of Gargoyles is trying to get the show rebooted, restarted, man.
good.
Netflix.
You know what? I wouldn't even want them to change the animation. How they reboot
God, I
shit
hope not.
and they like make it all
Because
weird.
animation sucks now.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Because they make it all. They try to make it live action. Just don't make it live action.
Did you see that they were making like a Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yeah.
They did it.
And then they redid the cartoon because people didn't like it.
I'm gonna go see that movie just because they redid it.
Okay, did you see the picture of it?
Oh,
like the
wow.
side by side?
Yeah.
They have like the
'Cause-
old one they decided.
Yeah, the original one bothered me, and I was like, I had things about it that bugged me, but I couldn't like.
Well, that's what everyone said. Like the teeth were way too human-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their eyes were weird.
But once they put it next to the redo, I was like,
you're like, yeah,
like
you had to have redone that.
They're like, holy shit, they're about to release that.
God, they redid that.
So they got their shit together. So
so
can we.
I wanna pay to see that film to reinforce that behavior.
Yeah.
Like.
Good job.
Yeah.
You did what you needed to do.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
So, I don't know. Brooke, what's your favorite kick?
My favorite kick?
Or do you like to kick?
Groin kick, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm all about the dick kicks.
Alright.
She comes from a more self-defense based background, obviously. There's a less
old school
sportive
martial
background.
Or just breaking shit.
So she wouldn't be like, oh, I like a spinning heel kick or whatever. Like,
Listen, those are fun.
I'm going straight up the middle. I'm a bear machine. And
Now, here's the funny thing is Krav Maga gets all the credit for that these days, but that's actually just old school martial arts. It's all high kicks and groin kicks.
Well, that's what Krav Maga just stole shit from
every
other martial art. It was like, this is a new thing.
Everyone else went sport, and then, like, all your
Krav Maga would kill.
It
was like, alright.
Yeah, it was just like, fastest way to die. Okay.
But, like, if you go to old versions of all martial arts, they used to just be that.
Yeah.
No,
everything. But like weird period shit. Like Taekwondo actually used to be pretty badass. Mm-hmm. But then, it has like flying sidekicks because you used to jump over horses.
Right. People don't think about that. They're like, why would you ever fucking need that? Like, well,
this was created.
You don't have horses charging at you every day, do you?
Yeah, at some point this was necessary.
And then it just kind of got stuck.
People weren't sitting behind keyboards; they were charging at you on horseback.
Stabbing your ass with giant things, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like a jousting situation, or a spear, or a pike, or something. God.
So yeah, I wasn't prepared for a FaceKick Friends episode, so I can't interview you properly. I'm sorry. But we're gonna do one more, a full one with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
You're gonna get a proper version.
I'm always around.
But I'll be more prepared next time. I just hope the sound works. This is like a whole new sound setup. So
I'm sure it'll be alright.
That's like all that fiddling I just did is probably loud as fuck. Okay.
Hi guys, sorry about your ears.
Nah, it's okay.
No, we're good. They can just turn it down.
What time you gotta teach?
Noon.
Noon.
Yeah, my boy will be here probably about 11:50. So we got some time.
Tight.
That's why I'm changed and ready to go.
Ready.
No.
I'm working with Broadwater after this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Private lesson?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Him, Ashley.
Remember the day he started?
Mm-hmm.
This is so funny. We're like, has he done this shit before? He says he's never done anything. Mm-hmm. He's really comfortable. He's going to be really good one day.
He's like a silent killer.
And it happened.
Because he's like, I don't know that much. And then he fucking murders you. And you're like...
Yeah?
he's also very secretly intense.
Mm-hmm.
Very. I think I'm trying to tell him let your intensity go. Do it. You don't have to reel it back. There's jiu-jitsu's a time where you can do that.
Good.
But it'll help you do 10,000 more things.
Yeah.
Just be fucking his takedowns, things like that. You got to be assertive with that.
You gotta be much more assertive.
Yeah, you gotta fucking trust. And he has been. So
that's the funny thing about takedowns. If you do it right, you're gonna hurt people a lot less.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta commit to the process.
It's so true. That's actually my struggle with takedowns.
Yeah.
If you commit to the mechanism of it, it's fine.
It's totally fine. Everyone's safe. But if you're afraid of it and hold back a little bit, that's when people get hurt.
Or if you try to go slow, it's it's
impossible.
That's how shit gets messed up.
Oh,
you can't do it right,
nuts,
and people get hurt.
Yeah. We pretty much did away with the Harai Goshi in training for people.
Really?
Because we had a few close calls, and then we were just people were the way. And not really, it's our instructions' fault. It's our fault.
Describe a Harai Goshi.
So Harai Goshi would be a big hip throw. So you come in with an Uchimata on the near leg. Yeah, so this would be similar, you're running your hips to the far side, elevating them, then kicking.
Then kick. Yeah, so
so the kick doesn't really come in until after their hips are up, their legs are off the ground, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a full-on hip toss.
Yeah. People like to try and do it from a mile away, and they're using their heel to reach the knee, and and then and then that's the time they unfortunately commit to it, and then just fucking blow something up. Yep. So we've all, for the exception of like a few people who know when to do it, we're pretty much like, don't fucking, like you learn it, but don't do it in training. But we're like,
you gotta connect the hips first.
Dude, yeah, it's all the hips. It's all the hips.
It's like a clicking.
That's why, like, I remember when Justin posted about taking that out of training, and Mitch was like, "Excuse me, why?"
It's just like, motherfucker, what?
He was like, "At the hip throw. What do you mean people are kicking?"
It's like you can do it because you know how to.
Why would you do it wrong? I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's Mitch for you.
Yeah.
I love training with him. It's so entertaining.
Mitch is so funny.
He literally throws me a mile in the air and then like gently butterfly sets me on the ground, and I'm like,
I love to train with him because we come from opposite ends of the spectrum. He's like so massively technical.
Yeah.
And I'm like completely just out there, like, you know, X and A connect. They're next to each other. Watch. And like he can't talk to me. He's like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "It all works though. Watch. And I know what muscle that is, fool. What?"
He's a good one.
I'm trying to think, like, yeah, you're two funny examples because he does like PT and all that. You know, he's in that realm.
But I do all that too,
right?
But from like a very different.
Yours is like gorilla version.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, his is very like clinical and shit, and you're like in the backyard doing shit with, you know, like different, but same results. If, you know, similar results.
I have a clinical degree.
You just don't have an X-ray machine. You can't just X-ray. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't just X-ray.
Gotta get an MRI and all that shit.
You can look at your fucking soul and tell what's wrong.
Right.
You know, fix your serratus anterior. Pow!
But then
He
that's
did
also
okay on the fly though. Remember that one time John fucking
Did he like help someone out?
popped his elbow
Oh, nice.
in
Mitch
training that one day upstairs in the murder line?
Oh yeah.
And Mitch just like impromptu made him a sling. Out of, like,
John
an old gi.
John broke his arm, and Mitch was just like towel, fucking.
Back.
Then
Oh yeah, it was a towel. Yeah, it was like a towel
Just
and like
slung
some
it,
bands.
drove him to the hospital.
You're fine. Yeah, it's just an arm.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
I mean, no, like literally over years, like before I met you and talked to you, I would always be in Mitch like, "Yo, my fucking ankle's killing me, dude." Like, and he'd be like, "Oh, what do we got here?" It was like mostly just strains and shit. He alleviated a lot of anxiety because I'd be like, "Holy fuck, my knee's blown out, like I'm fucked." He's like, "It's cool as long as this is happening." Blah blah blah. So like, he's accredited. I've accredited him to a lot of non-doctor visits.
Yeah, dude. Now, a good PT, especially if they're your friend.
Yeah,
like not it'd save everything, man. It's gonna be better than just about anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny part I think is also where we butt heads, as we've talked about this before, is I'm way more experimental. Mm-hmm. Like I'll pull shit out of left field, and whereas someone who professionally is a PT
that's
does
almost like
not.
I feel like
So like that's wrong.
Yeah, no,
But technically
that's
it is a
illegal.
thing, but it's
That
not
is
okay.
illegal.
yeah, it's a legality thing. It's more so a legality.
But like we're not allowed.
It's like you're like Dr. House, you know, you're like banging the ethical shit.
Sure.
You're like, I don't know, maybe
Ethical gray area. If you live, it was ethical. Come on.
It's like, holy shit, that was insane. We cannot do that again.
No, can't be recreated.
But yeah. So then also like with your training though too, like he didn't have like a high competitive background, but he was just training. You had a high competitive background and like flipped there. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You had like the finer pedigree that way, and you had the more gorilla pedigree. Then you flipped.
Yeah, we flip it. Yeah, so that's
people are funny.
That's a funny conversation.
And then you guys both ended up doing jiu-jitsu. So
you know,
here you are.
There it is. Mm-hmm. It's all. I don't know.
I think jiu-jitsu brings people that are supposed to be together after a fashion.
It is fun, like that. It's an interesting aspect of jiu-jitsu. Is like a lot of people start elsewhere and then combine into jiu-jitsu. So it's like we all have like weird different backgrounds and specialties that you bring into like your jiu-jitsu game. Mm-hmm. Like people that start from Krav do jiu-jitsu very differently than people who wrestled or...
Krav people always made me laugh. They're so intense.
Every time
they're just like, oh, I can only choke you, I think.
They want to do this. They just want to fucking
like,
pin and punch.
Thanks, man.
It's funny.
I just wanted to hit people a lot. I had to stop that.
But then you learned how to like control bodies, and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
It is.
I only went for necks when I like first started because I was like, oh, I can choke the shit out of people. Yeah, sure.
Cool.
But then after that, I was like, oh, arm bars.
Mm-hmm.
Arm bars. Yeah, I love arm bars.
And now that's my fit. Well, actually, I went through a Kimura phase.
Kimura phase.
Bred the armbar.
I still love a Kimura, but now I'm on an armbar.
I may be moving into an omoplata phase.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Omoplata.
I'm all about elbow control.
Omoplatter.
Yeah, so the platypus hold, right? Omoplata.
Someone was asking about like a monoplata the other day, and I was like, dark arts.
Yeah. I think I've seen that once. I can't even picture it. I know I've seen it one time.
Nick Diaz did it. And that was about it.
That's probably where I saw it.
That's about it.
He does the platas.
Yeah.
That's the first go-go. That's the one and only go-go plata I've ever seen anyone win with was Nick Diaz in Pride.
And in MMA, like that's kind of like
Good for you.
big shit. That's like the one dude who hit the omoplata in MMA. Like you don't see that in no-gi, let alone MMA. So like, so that's pretty tight.
Damian Maia damn near hit one. It's Askren. That was beautiful.
So yeah, that's a stylistic difference with like wrestling scrambling and then jiu-jitsu scrambling. Like jiu-jitsu scrambling, you're a ball looking for like a something to grab on. Yeah, something. Where wrestling is like they try to get all like weird. They're just trying to do weird shit, you know, like to make the position.
Oh, so they can't get pinned.
But yeah, they don't get pinned. But what does that do?
What does it do? It opens
pops
everything up.
extremities and necks. And,
And
then look what happened in that fight. When you get a dude like Damian Maia on your fucking
back
like that.
That was the adjustment, though, man. Because Askren did the same escape in round 3 that he did in round 2. But Maia adjusted to the escape and was like, "Oh, it's the same escape. Okay, then I'll just do this. Now you die. Sorry."
And that, we talked about that like last time. Was like how they were using the room to train Askren. Like, all right, he does this. I got to drill this and drill. And he adjusted.
I did want to expand on that with you, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is definitely something that's hard to train to. I feel like you just talked about this last week when we did like a 10-minute round or like an 8-minute round or something. And I was actually rolling with Broadwater, and the amount of times we ended up in the exact same combo of 5 things that both of us were doing. It was like I did the same escape and he did the same like counter and I did the same counter to that, and then we were like, we do a lot of the same stuff.
That's actually
this is how you gotta like mix it up.
Initially, that's why I started traveling to train. If you go way back, we have the same match every damn day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, we got to go see other people. Like, let's, you got to break up with your room and go find other people because you can't just, like,
it's
we made each other better, but it was like the same thing.
It's good, like, offensively and defensively, I feel like.
I think, like, and just, like, in summation to, like, our last episode, like, you need to have, like, your laboratory, you know?
You gotta have your comfortable place to fail, man. You need your lab, because when you travel, you tend to really
do your things,
Well, I feel like that's where you find your holes, though, and then you go back home and you, like, work on that.
Then you find, exactly, but you can't find your holes if it's the same thing. I remember when Extreme Couture first opened, like, it was like really the first formalized MMA super gym, say outside of where Jens Pulver and can't think of all the names. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Whose gym is that in fucking Iowa?
Pat, was it
Pat? Yeah,
Militich?
Pat Militich's gym, outside of Militich Fighting Systems. That was sort of an accidental come together.
Right.
Whereas Extreme Couture was very intentionally an MMA gym. And Forrest Griffin moved there. Everyone's like, why would you leave your gym to go there? He's like, because if you videoed us on Friday and then videoed us on Tuesday, it's the same fight. Okay, that's why I went to a different place. Yeah, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
See, I almost treat competing like that as well. At least for me. Like, that's where...
If competing's not your job, then that's what competing's for.
Yeah, like I find... Well, especially like... Most of the time I'm training with dudes
you're just training with the same people that are much bigger than you. Yeah. I got the same problem.
So it's like, then I gotta like try shit on people my size, and then I'm like, okay, this is.
It's a whole different world when they're your own weight. You're like, you're so tiny.
I'm like, oh my god, this works. That thing Mike taught us, like, I can do it. I'm like, well, this has never worked in training before.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, this past week, like, I've been doing like sweep and pass drills.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that just exposes people's certain things, right? Certain people are really not into sweeping and passing. Like, that's a humongous chunk of jiu-jitsu that you gotta fucking learn.
That's your way out of a bad spot every time, dude.
I'm like, they're like, oh man, I fucking hate this. I'm like, you gotta get better at it. Like, you don't have a fucking choice either. Like,
you hate it because you suck at it.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. It was one of those kind of like they're couple stripe blue belt, they're in that zone.
Oh,
so they're like a little into it. They like think they know what's going on. So I'm like,
I gotta remind you they suck.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta put you in spots
you're
where
not
you're fucked
there,
up. Yeah, like, I gotta put you in spots where you struggle. Unfortunately.
I feel like I'm just always struggling, so I never get to the point.
Yeah. One day you'll be amazing. I'm always struggling too.
That's okay.
I'm either that or hurt.
That's part of it.
It's kind of life.
I think like the
Because
struggle.
I never get to the confident part, so I'm just always trying to work through stuff.
Yeah, it'll be like that.
And yeah, they're littered with bodies behind you.
Yeah.
I'm still not confident, but they're all dead.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Not good enough. Need to be dead faster, more efficiently. That's my problem with stuff. I'm like, I will pass things up because I'm like, that's not efficient enough. I basically will either not want to put the energy into it, or I refuse, or it's like a mental thing.
I do that too, though, man. Like from the beginning, though, I'm like, if I have to struggle to get this, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even gonna try.
Screw it. Yeah.
And now in retrospect, like that's most of the times I've gotten hurt, like really going after shit that's just not there.
Just not there.
And
Yeah,
then I'm
that's
like,
why I
oh,
don't,
something
man. It's
fucking
definitely why I
blows.
don't. Yeah.
So word from the wise, let go of this stuff.
Yeah, let go.
Just let
Yeah.
go. I had people do
Yeah.
I had people do like a 10-minute flow. Like I was like, you don't. Anytime you're flexing or like stopping something, you're wrong. Like keep moving. Like
It's an interesting thing to watch people do.
dude, people.
Right?
That's another thing people struggle with.
Flowing, like
Yeah, flow.
we were talking about this the other day. I find that generally smaller people are better at flowing because you rely on movement to do all things you do.
Yeah.
Where like stronger people, they're like, oh, okay, I can pause here because
Yeah.
I'm on top and I can just hold you here.
Smashing
We're
over.
like, I can't do that to anyone. I have to be moving all the time.
Yeah.
There's
So larger people struggle with the flow. They're like, what? I have to keep moving.
well, on top of that, yeah, it's like
And then they're like,
because they're used to, and they have to be like used to using their weight to keep certain things plugged in, blah blah. So like,
which is not wrong. It's
Right.
just,
It's just
that's a
different.
thing that
Look.
they kind of need to.
Little people need to learn how to move around that, and then big people need to learn how to move
Yeah.
with it. Like, and then that's where the flow and like the actual motion in the ocean comes from.
Yeah. When I was younger and lighter, I used to be much skinnier than that.
Same.
You're super
Yeah.
fat now, bro.
Yeah. I'm the size of a high school senior.
Yeah.
Now.
You got 8% body fat, dude.
I got less than that, bro. Please. Back when I had 3.2% fat, I measured.
Dear God.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Boys' body fat is so
you gotta
much
have,
different than girls.
You gotta
That
have 3
scares
to
me.
live,
That's
and I was slightly above live. But
literally at my skinniest when I like actually had abs. Like I was at like 19%. Like I've never went below that.
Women drop below. There's arguments between 12 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're screwed.
Yeah.
So you were like you were at minimum,
Yeah.
bro. You were
I was
good.
like, I never, and that was at my skinniest. I weighed like 113. Like, there was no getting smaller than that. That's for sure.
What?
No, I was.
Reason to, yeah.
No.
I mean, get back. This story is I was it's probably about 135 at the time. Same height as I am now. Same legs too, which is funny. But everything else. But when I used to do judo, I'd float around people. They would go to throw me, and I'd just pretend I was a kite.
You're like,
And I'd just float out around it. They're like, where'd you go?
It's like they're snapping a sheet and like it's on your back.
That's literally what I pretend. I just be a kite. Just float around them. It wouldn't work. And they'd be like, what the hell? I'm supposed to throw you. I'm like, nope.
like, I'm not heavy enough to get thrown. Gravity doesn't work.
Yeah, pretty much. Gravity doesn't affect me. I'm too light.
That's funny.
That's funny. I never had that luxury. I've always been thick and...
It makes you feel better. I don't float.
Okay.
I can't float.
I can float pretty well.
I don't float at all. I just kind of sink.
Just sink down, that's it.
Yeah.
Where'd Mike go? I don't know. Fell in that puddle. He's over.
Made swimming tough. Now float on your back. Yeah. Hold your breath. I am.
What do you find the difference like between like when you get to roll at a tournament, like with someone your size, and like after having trained with like mostly men and like people at least 50 pounds heavier than you most of the time, like
Yeah.
what's the main difference that you notice?
Just how things work. I feel like I can just easier see the holes in my game because otherwise it's like almost most of the time nothing that I'm trying to do is working.
They're not being smashed away.
It's all being smashed and failed and And then I can actually like accurately see like, okay, this is what I need to work on, because even when they're my size, I couldn't do this.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like at the Arnold or in March or whatever, like I was stuck in guard for like 4 minutes. I was like, all right, I gotta work on guard passing. I was like, I thought it was just because people were bigger than me at the gym, but no, couldn't do it to this small chick.
Yeah,
So
I guess you're right. Like,
so I like more accurately can like zone in on what's.
It like dials in what's actually an issue and like what's like, oh shit,
Like what's an issue versus what's just being overpowered.
Yeah.
Plus, I can like that's when I feel like I'm empathetic at the gym to people that I know, and I can be meaner.
I see.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
It is a benefit of competition, which you need to be mentally prepared for. Everyone's there to kill.
Yeah.
They don't know you, and they don't have to care.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, and there's just like, everyone signed a waiver, and that's as far as it goes in your brain. And you're like, I'm gonna snap some shit off. Like, that's as far as I let it go in my head. We all came here to do a thing. No
It's interesting.
putting us at gunpoint.
I like competing. I actually really enjoy competing.
Mm-hmm.
I get nervous, but
that's part of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's coming back into my life. The idea again. It's just a time thing now.
Yeah.
Do I really
time and money?
Well, money not so much. It doesn't cost that much to compete, like on a grand scale.
Yeah.
Like I can afford it now, even though it's like 2 or 3 times more than it used to be. Like where my memory is of what it should cost. But it's a time thing. I'm like, do I really want to take that weekend and then the preceding couple months to get ready for that?
Yeah.
I got a lot of other shit to do.
Yeah.
Is it that important?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't competed yet as a blue belt.
Ooh, I got you.
My last one was like 2 days before I got my blue belt.
Yeah.
That was my last competition. That was actually, I felt more nervous because I was like, crap, I have to do good. Like, I'm getting my blue belt.
And it was
Dion's tournament.
So it was like his tournament. It was
like,
so
shit,
funny.
he's gonna watch this.
I don't think you saw your match.
Well, no, but he sees the posts afterwards.
Yeah, you won, so it didn't matter.
I know, that's why I had to do good.
I mean, if they see the post afterwards, just say you won.
Yeah, you're right.
I did
All
also.
you have to say, and Jason knows this, is say you gave 110%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 110%.
You're fine.
No, that was an interesting tournament.
I'm reading Seabiscuit right now, and like in the description phase of all the people involved with Seabiscuit becoming an awesome race-winning horse. And I can't remember the name of the jockey, but at one point he had a blind trainer, and he would read him, like his blind trainer would just read him the post synopsis of the race. And it's like he would just conveniently leave out anything he did bad and make up a big story behind it.
You're like, oh, this thing happened,
didn't know.
and you really...
It wasn't my fault because, man, and then, so you just do that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You control the narrative, change the narrative.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back to competing. I want to go back to Chicago and New York.
Freeze to death.
Do all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be super fun.
Brooke, what's your training schedule like? Do you do any strength conditioning work? Do you just show up at the gym? Do you have like a day?
It's kind of been like a hectic thing right now where I'm not like dialed in on anything. But I do like some strength conditioning and then also jiu-jitsu, and then every once in a while like mix growls back in there, but mostly right now it's just strength and conditioning and jiu-jitsu.
Oh, right on. Hey, what are you teaching these days?
So I teach, it's also kind of like off the wall, but I do like the hit fit classes and then the craft classes. And that's my work schedule is so like back and forth that the rest of it kind of just follows whatever
Stuff can't be really consistent outside of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like alternates every week, so it just fucks shit up. It's hard to get on like a different schedule that way.
It alternates, but I only work 3 days a week at the salon, so I'm off always like 4 days. So those 4 days I just like fit in whatever I can fit in on those days.
Okay, that's cool. So a little bit of a rotation.
I'm trying to help her and do more.
Yeah, we've been lifting together recently.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Train together, podcast. Yeah, they're fucking...
Because lifting is more like the conditioning I get from jiu-jitsu, I feel like.
Here and there, yeah.
Listen.
We did bike stuff the other day.
Or like bike stuff. Like I get enough conditioning between that and fighting and whatnot. But the lifting is the part that my tiny body needs.
Okay.
I need to get stronger.
I have some new stuff in the lab I gotta show you guys. I'm working on some things.
Love the lab.
Oh yeah, this is a fun one. Sort of along the lines of Ichiro flow. A bit, but
Ichiro's a baseball player.
I was like, I don't know what this is.
he has like really special, weird shit that he does with like special machines he had shipped in from Japan. He works out in a shipping crate.
Oh dear God.
It's amazing. But I found I just kind of discovered like bits and pieces of this and started putting it together and actually like sort of made a bunch of stuff you can do. Like what I have.
But his thing, like his longevity in the sport is nuts. So that's
insane.
So he's a pitcher, correct?
No, he's not a fielder.
He's
like a shortstop or something.
Yeah,
but he's been around forever.
Yeah, since like 90s something.
Yeah.
And then into now. Most players are going like 10
He's well into his 40s and still crushing it.
Dang.
And he's pretty awesome. But so I was researching his stuff. And then I saw someone else do a thing. And I was like, X and A are next to each other. And I made a connection and I built it. Because that's all my gym is. It's just component parts of anything. It's like your imagination. You just have to piece everything together. And so I built it. And I've been testing it since my ribs have been hurt. I haven't been able to do anything. Yeah. And I was like, I can do this.
In the gorilla lab.
That's sweet.
Now I have it together. It's really cool. And it makes you real snappy.
Yeah, it's a lot of like end range kind of like joint spacey stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's
weird, it's different.
But it's definitely an extension of that.
Yeah.
So it's
cool. Into that. I need to go back to like the gymnastics stuff. I got away from that a little bit too much.
Oh, okay. I have more in-depth things in that realm as well.
Yeah. That was always the most fun / I thought immediately beneficial to like math stuff for me. Like,
old school calisthenics, man. Move your own body weight under bad leverage. Basically, is always best. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like a lot of people just want to get under loads and like do loaded stuff. So immediately, it's great, but like
it's got an immediate feedback too. It's
like
instant reward.
Why wouldn't you not want to learn to master your own body?
Yeah, that and isometrics.
Yeah.
I'm delving back into isometrics, which is some cool shit. Yeah. And I'm mixing it with different end ranges. Sorry. Damn. The picture of me like drifting off right now.
We're going into the deep stuff.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave and he's gonna take a selfie of him in that chair drifting off for the
I've only ever taken one selfie of myself in my life.
Oh my god. When?
I don't do selfies.
When was it?
I don't know. I just remember taking one.
He's like, it was in 2009. It was a rainy night.
It's on my phone.
I heard about this selfie thing.
It's on my phone. I remember joking about it with my daughter.
I could like see just like the phone sitting on the counter and just looking at it for a long time. Then you gotta try and go do something else. You look at it for a long time. You go do something else. You grab it. You put the on camera on. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
It was for a reason. I took a selfie of myself for something. I can't remember what it was, but it was like specifically for something. And I was like, oh, I've never done that before. That's pretty funny.
Awesome.
I haven't taken one in a while. I took one this morning with all of us, but like just like one to like send to you know what I mean? Like send to a person.
It wasn't actually just you.
Like a Snapchat, yeah.
There was 3 of us. We
something silly.
Can only take so many selfies. That was our struggle in Iceland when it was just the 2 of us. We're both anxious, so like there was only one time we asked another person to like take our photo. Of the 2 of us, it was like either like just a photo of one of us in front of a thing, or like it had to be a selfie.
That's funny. Well, you don't have to ask other people to take pictures anymore.
Yeah.
You can kind of do it yourself if you have real long arms.
Yeah, we did a lot of that. I love the photo that we asked someone to take that. You needed to get the full effect of the waterfall.
There's a massive waterfall behind us and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the thing. There's like everything's so massive, like the expanse of everything. It's hard to like capture it in like an image because everything's just so massive and just a massive scale there. I want to go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do like a helicopter tour or something. That'd be tight.
Go to all the places you can't drive to or walk to.
Yeah.
Because there's so many like highlands there that you just can't go.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless you have 4-wheel drive. Plus
one of those like They weren't even like 4-wheel drive. Like those things were
Tanks.
nuts. They were literal tanks with like 8 wheels.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
like tracks on them even.
Yeah, like chains.
That was awesome.
Kids, we are nearing the end of the time.
Yeah, let's do it. I gotta drop her off before I go back to the gym. 54, not bad.
No, we're on average.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick little Friday FaceKick friends
Yep.
fiasco.
Fun FaceKick Friends Friday.
Promising one more with Brooke that's actually about freaking Brooke. She just keeps surprising me with showing up.
Passes 2 times, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like to crash the party.
Well, the other one was a
fine with
I
recap.
just love you
I'm fine with
guys
that.
so much. I want to be on the pod.
The other one was a recap.
I just want you to properly be on the pod.
Right.
I want to interview you, make the pod about you, because like you're the guest.
We got plenty of time.
You just,
We got plenty of time. I'm always around.
All right, we're here.
You know a guy.
You know a guy.
Alright, y'all.
Huh?
Keep your coffee regular.
Peace in, everybody.
Bye.